Good morning, everyone. I turned around and Midnight, who has now moved slightly from when I took the picture, was looking so pretty over here, so handsome, that I had to go get my phone to take a picture and the camera. All the kitties like this spot on top of my Lego bins now. All the kitties that come in the house, or in the house. Hey, did I start filming a video so you came running? I am working on bowls to go outside. A little slow this morning. We slept in, which was nice. Saturday and Sundays, we don't typically set the alarm. Other days we get up on a schedule, even though we don't have any place to be. And, so when Stripe was in here with Marty and ate a little while ago, and then I had this beautiful Halloween tablecloth up there, and of course he ate his breakfast and he threw up on it. It's in the washing machine. I'll put it back later. That towel really is pretty comfy and sturdy for kitties on it. But Stripe's throwing up a lot less since I used the slow feeder, and I hand wash that slow feeder for him every day. But he had eaten some grass apparently, and it wasn't a good thing. That's how my morning started out. That's how lots of mornings with cats start out. Hi, Tux. Thank goodness he has started going up top instead of running down the sidewalk. And I didn't do anything, change anything. He just decided up is good. Hey, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. Mama loves you. Hi, Morris. I hear you, honey. Well, Tux lets you come eat with him now, so I'll go get the other bowl, though. So you guys can spread out if you want to. Hi, Mart. Stripe's just over there waiting for me to set the other bowl down. He's such a quiet, good boy. Here you go, buddy, because don't think because he ate in the house and throw up that means that he doesn't want to eat out here, too. Oh, yes, we have to take a little bit out of every bowl. There you boys go. I hear my rooster up there this morning. Well, the neighbor's rooster. Mart, hi, honey. Good morning, Mart. Everything seems to be doing good this morning. I don't see any new deer damage. I didn't get quite as many mosquito bites. I am filling the water container on the catio side of the house instead of the hose reel side. It's just really wet on the ground under the hose reel, and I guess that's why we've got more mosquitoes over there. I guess. Who knows? Today's our last day of super hot. By Tuesday, they're saying it'll be comfortable. Tuesday and Wednesday are supposed to feel nice outside, less humid. So I told Don no inflatables today. There's no reason why he should stand out there in the heat, mosquitoes, etc. High humidity to put them up when he could put them up Tuesday or Wednesday for me. I'd like them up. I don't need him suffering while they go up. Hi. Hello. Hi. Good morning, precious. Hi. Good morning, sweet pea. Bree's a good. That's where I like to see you resting. And that's where I like to see you resting.
Thank you.
We saw another article this morning about sun exposure, cancer, skin cancer risk, and sunscreens and stuff. And I'm not going to get myself in trouble again, but all I was trying to say is do some research and don't just assume that blocking all sun exposure with sunscreen is the right answer. That was really all I was trying to say, is do some research on your own and think about it. At least don't just assume that. I was trying to convey that for me personally, I felt like the benefits of vitamin D, being in the sun and the fresh air, walking, all of these things as a breast cancer survivor were more helpful to me than staying indoors, covering all of my skin and applying sunscreen. my research has led me to. That's all I was trying to say. But yeah, this article this morning. Did you have anything you wanted to add?
Well, I think probably the simplest of the one part the article said is that skin cancer is caused by the sun, but it's the benign form of skin cancer. It's not lethal. Typically, it's not the one that kills you. The one that kills you, the skin cancer that kills you, is actually caused by the lack of sun. So you should research that point. If that doctor is correct on that, then that would be the reason why you shouldn't use sunscreen, because you need to get all the sun you can safely, and not worry about the run-of-the-mill cancers that you might get. It's the other ones,
right?
And I don't know all the different cancers, but it's sort of like insecticides or herbicides. It kills them all. It kills the good and the bad, beneficial insects and the harmful insects, and the good weeds and the bad weeds. It's just like everything. So sunscreen's taking away all the benefit that you're going to get from the sun, and the sun's not all bad.
Yeah, well, remember I had that spot removed between my toes. I don't think it was last summer. I think it was the summer before. And I asked the guy, well, obviously no sun ever got between my toes. How do I have that down there? And I don't remember exactly what he said, except that a lot of melanomas occur on your body in places that don't have sun exposure. And melanoma is the one that can kill. So I think, like you said, maybe lack of sun exposure means low vitamin D, means cancers can form, or also, metabolic disease. I blame mine on being overweight.
Sure.
If you ask me why did I have a potential cancer between my toes, it wasn't melanoma. It was this looks not good, let's remove it thing.
Right.
I would say it's because I've been overweight most of my life. And that's why. And so it's not the current things we're doing, it's more the things I did that led to where we are now. But that's just my opinion. A little independent research is good. That was really all I was trying to say. And Don and I are going to keep on walking in the sun. Amazing the number of times I get out the camera to say one thing and don't say anything to do with what I was going to say, but say a whole lot of other stuff. I'm putting my Halloween village up top. I typically do leave that up until I put Christmas stuff up. It's hard up and down the step stool. I put fabric over this piece of wood, and I got to get the lights just right. And I don't have a Thanksgiving thing to put up there. So this one thing I pretty much leave up. But I have moved Johnny's awards to the purple room, the bedroom back there. And I had told them I was going to do that in advance, and I think it looks good. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, there they are, right in the middle section. And as Johnny wins more awards, I will get rid of more kitties. I left the things I really like and took down a couple things I just stuck up there that I didn't care about that much, because it was my idea to put the shelf up there in the first place. So I figure fair dibs, and Johnny likes cats for a few things. But as Johnny wins more awards, I'll get rid of more cats. Ceramic cats. I had to sit the skeleton down because he's too tall now. I definitely want to leave him just like that through Halloween. We'll see if I stick another building in there long term or not. For now, the other guy's over here, and since he's also sitting and not too tall, I was able to put his hat on. He's probably going to move to the kitchen table when I get the kitchen table transformed, and that is not happening today. At least I don't think it is. Are you providing good company, you and your catnip toy down there? That was a yes, Mom. Hi, you too. In our house, it'd be like, somebody's watching you, because there's always little kitty eyes someplace. It's done. I only had to do it twice to get it right. I'm happy with it now, though. I am truly happy with it. Well, I don't love how this turned out as much as some other things, but I'm happy enough with it. The Tin Man jack-o'-lantern with the green eyes was one of Sam's favorites back in the day, so that's got sentimental value, plus I like it. And I think that black large tea light thing in the middle came from Bed Bath, not Bed Bath and Beyond, but Bath and Body Works. This probably was a really expensive piece I got at Guardian Angel. I really like the stuff on the shelf. These really glossy, cutesy, pretty Halloween things. And unfortunately, this purple house doesn't have holes in it. And then I just filled it out with these over here on the end. These two ghosts. Those are totally different theme. I have 4 other super spooky, I don't like them, Halloween Village pieces. And I just put them back in the box and said, no thank you. Hi, Stripe. Hi. I'm trying to gaze down there at my feet. Aren't you? No, I don't want it at me. Hang on. So the rechargeable tea lights from Amazon are doing good. I meant to turn them off last night with the remote at bedtime, and I forgot. So they've been running nonstop. But I'm going to have remote in hand. I'm going to press them off. You can see how convenient that is. You recharge them and you just leave them on. And I guess we'll find out if they last the full 24 hours. I mean, I was just hoping for 7 to midnight for 2 nights in a row or 3 nights in a row. But it's really, the remote is really convenient. I've ordered some for Michelle for her birthday, which is next week. And when I told her about them, she said, please fix me because the button cells are driving me nuts, or rebuying new ones and just throwing them out. So I'm having a positive feeling about these. I'm not done with my testing yet, and I'm not as thorough and efficient a tester as Kyle, but I am testing them, and so far so good. We are fixing to go for a walk. We're going to do the Pogo Loop once and then down the trail and check out the construction after that. And Jules says it's 83 with an air quality index of 62. And what I was going to say was that, so what do we all think about having the drawing attention to the air quality index in the Tesla? I guess it seems very green centered, and we do seem to be reading it because, I mean, after all, it's in yellow. So it's sort of like is really drawing my eye when I'm looking up there. And
I think it's yellow because it's moderate. I think if the air quality was good, it'd be green.
You think it's green and red? Well, I guess I've only seen yellow.
Yeah, only seen yellow. That's right.
That's a very astute observation, Donnie. I'm sure you're right. So I don't know. All those people that deal with fires, and it might get up to red, and I don't know. I'd really be more interested in the air quality inside the Tesla than outside the Tesla. Or, I mean, to think that people might actually realize, the general public, that driving an electric car locally produces less emissions and might
the local air quality.
Could affect the local air quality, kind of like not mowing your lawn at the wrong time if you're on a code orange day with a gas mower or something. I don't know. So I'm curious if you have any thoughts on why, if it's a good idea, will it lead to change or anything. Let me know. I'm just kind of pondering. I would like to have sat in on the developer meeting that says we're going to add that to the screen when we add the weather app. I guess that's all I'm saying. But the weather, does it tell me the local humidity? It tells me the temperature, whether or not it does. 61% it says.
Yeah.
Chance of rain right now, I'm assuming that's an hourly chance of rain, is 0, because we have like a 60% chance at 7 p.m.
Right.
Based on what A told me.
Yep.
The UV index of 5, I have absolutely no idea if that's trying to tell me it's high or low. And clicking on it doesn't give me any additional info.
Yeah, I don't know either.
The other things are kind of, the air quality and the UV index are not necessarily, everybody's going to just know looking at it, right? I mean, obviously, anybody that's ever looked at the weather knows the temperature and the humidity and what that means, but...
Yeah, well, maybe if we had it back in June and it was 10 and now it's 5, because, more UV falls on Earth in one day in June than it does in the entire month of December, so... I would expect the UV index to be very low in the wintertime.
Yeah. All right. just enjoying the new features and pondering. So that can was on the ground by the bleachers.
Yeah.
They got so much energy from this enhanced mental focus,
Yeah.
high performance energy drink.
Yeah. NOS is nitrous oxide.
Okay.
It's something you put in your car.
Okay.
But anyway, it's got 210 calories. This is the kicker. It's got 55 grams of total carbohydrates. But now, how many grams of those total carbohydrates is sugar? Oh, 52.
Yeah, there's 3 grams of something else.
Yeah, 3 grams of something else, but it's just all sugar.
Right, well, to put it in perspective, you know, with us being ketovore, which is meat-based with a few vegetables here and there, but very few carbohydrates, we're striving to be under 20 grams of carbohydrate a day. Yeah. The only days we really break that is when we have the ice cream, and we're really not breaking it that bad. We still, with the ice cream and the cookie, is probably not 50 grams.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it says there's 210 calories. There's 4 calories to the gram, approximately, of a carbohydrate. 4 calories. So basically, it's 100. All the energy is 100% sugar. There is no. Well, it even says 100%. There's no nutritional value in this whatsoever.
It actually says 102%. But it's letting you know that you are over your added sugar or something. I don't know. Anyway, don't drink that crap, and if you do drink it, throw the can away, for God's sake.
Yeah, use that energy to throw the can
Yeah, I mean, where's all that energy boost come from? Couldn't even handle a little toss into the trash can. Don noticed that they have now taken the metal fence posts down, so that's good, because they were ugly and probably a safety hazard. I'm interested to know, in our friends in Texas that like prairie wild type flowers, what they think about this endeavor, and maybe next year it'll take off better or something.
That cloud just went over.
Amen.
And now the sun's coming out. We're probably going to suffer, but it made a difference.
I feel blessed by God right when it went in. We might get a little thunderstorm, maybe. It would be nice. So the splash pad, it closes Labor Day. I think it's open tomorrow, but then it's closed, and there is over 100 people over there between the splash pad and the playground, and having a lot of fun. Okay, I think the viburnums come back up from the ground a little bit. Let's hope it really comes back up. I see the guys have not gotten over here to do this tree yet. Or maybe they think that's just fine and they'll just leave it. That would not be what I would say.
The kazoo is coming. The kazoo is coming.
It reminds me of the scene from Logan's Run where they're walking through the swamp into DC through all of the overgrown roadways and things.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the little sprinkles on the top of my head.
Right, it is actually has started to rain a little bit. We've been out here many a time before in the rain. A little rain right now actually feels darned good.
Make it nice and sleepy.
I do want to go into Harris Teeter though, so I would prefer not to have to go home and change and to be sopping wet. Sprinkles are good though.
We don't want to set the sensor off anymore.
No, I also don't want to. But we put a couple towels in the car now, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Also, we might have extra trash bags, which would be a good water barrier too. But yeah, so we got lucky on that one and everything dried out fine. We don't need to do that again. Well, if anything, we can go even less far than we did last time. It really doesn't seem like it's coming along very good.
Let the camera go first.
Yeah, let the camera go first. Wow. Well, like we said last time, right to the right, it's always had sewer over there, and there's still, obviously, this is a meeting of the lines.
Yeah, they're obviously doing something there, and this pile of dirt's much bigger than it was. I mean, the gravel's
Right,
the same,
there's
but
dirt to the side here. I've been vying for a little bridge so we could walk that way. So, if, you know, town, hear me. I'm not standing where you think I am, but I am saying that you should leave it so that people can walk across there. Of course,
they have a little tracked dump truck.
Yep, pretty cool. This is where the big hole was last time, and then it's been covered in. And they're going to have a serious paving job on their hands. Sure hope they plan on doing that and making it right. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize it, but that line is temporarily carrying sewage.
Yeah, well, see, that right there, that manhole cover is the sanitary sewer right there.
Yeah, I know.
So they're just dumping it down in there.
Either, yeah, down, because it's coming downhill. I guess you're right. It's not, they're not pumping it up.
The creek doesn't have, it just has rainwater in the creek, not sewage. At least that's my thinking.
Since we were able to get this far, we figured we'd just go back through the neighborhood. Wow, look at the damage to the asphalt with the heavy vehicles. It's ruts on the side, and then it's all cracked up. Yeah, there's only 50 plastic water bottles and soda cans. It's raining now.
Yeah, it's official.
Oh, well, Dawn's wet enough, but I guess we're not sopping wet yet, but we're wet.
It wasn't a really cold rain and the wind wasn't blowing, so actually it's been, it's been fine.
Right, if anything, I'm still hot. It's only been moderately refreshing. You see the frog just hopped across the trail. It's pretty cool. Makes me feel young. I refuse to be thwarted by a little rain. Came into the dollar store to see if there was anything I couldn't live without or would just like to have. I'm just in here shopping in the dollar store, minding my business, and I look out and look at the Cyber truck. So the sky let out full throttle while I was in Harris Teeter. I'm glad we weren't on the trail when that happened.
Yeah, it was raining pretty
That was, when you can hear it on the roof at Walmart or Harris Teeter, you know it's raining really heavy.
Yeah. I was nice and comfy in the car. I was thinking about you. I said, I hope it lets up before Sweet Pea comes out.
Well, I thought to myself, thank God Dawn's in the parking lot. All these other poor women and their kids and their groceries, and they don't have a helper in the parking lot. That's what I thought. Thank God for Dawn.
That's right.
I mean, I was already technically wet, so I'm not sure it mattered too bad. But hi, Tux. I need it to be nicer outside so we don't have mosquitoes and I can sit with you. I miss you. Hopefully Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, when it says it's going to be comfy versus sticky, I'll get to sit out here with him for a few minutes. Hi, boys. I'm sorry you've had to, had such a rough day. Or a meow day. Something like that. I'm coming out to the garage refrigerator to get cream. We had 2/10 of an inch here at the house. We had the same downpour here that Harris Teeter had. So I won't have to water tomorrow. Yay! Yeah, I came out here one time and brought cans of cat food into the house and then realized that I didn't have any cream. I walked out a second time without my Apple Watch on, so I'm not getting any steps for any of it. Boo. Hi, Tux. Hey, Tuxalux. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hi. Pretty boy. About a month ago on eBay, I ordered the Lego Palace Theater modular building, 10232. I'll look up what year it came from and pop the text up in the description, but it's an old retired set and it was incomplete. And one of the reasons why people won't buy these sets incomplete is they want all of the minifigures intact, and this one does not have that. However, it does have the full marquee up top, and it has the poster pieces are all intact too. The advertisements, this one is Doctor Who. This one is the Mortal Instruments. I'm not familiar with that one, obviously, Doctor Who. But anyway, it has the set-specific pieces. I don't care if it's missing a couple of dark tan, or gray pieces. I can handle that. It may be missing a few of these tiles. I don't know. We'll see. The blue tiles. I'm So I'm gonna, my next project is to reassemble this and put it back together. And no, I am not going to pull all of these off and start from scratch. I'm just gonna take the base plate and go from there. Even though this one is on red, which, you know, none of my other buildings are, but I'm gonna leave that because that's very unique to this set. And you know, I really don't know. You know, the person that sold it as is and at a really good price. Otherwise I never would have picked it up, and I'm willing to figure out, modify, change, or whatever I need to do to get it back together. I wiped off the base plate with a damp kitchen towel, but it really wasn't dirty in any way, not yucky. I don't think this set is going to be yucky. This is most of the first floor, not quite all of it. Basically topping it out. I'm going to stop for the night. I've had to pull out of my stash very few pieces and nothing of consequence. I did come to one startling revelation though. You know, I hiccuped when I was reading earlier that there was a Doctor Who and then this is a Sherlock movie poster. And this is because these are not the original stickers and somebody printed paper, pieces and stuck them on the glass panes. So these stars are right. High stripe. But the movie posters are not. So I don't hate those. It might be an interesting exercise to pull some, I don't know, Star Trek or Star Wars ones and put it in there. Possibly. But yeah, these doors are pretty cool. How those work. I like that. I'm not devastated about the stickers, but that was a little bit of a shock. So anyway, it really does mostly seem to be here, and you got to consider how much I got off what it's going for, which was a lot. So, you know, not perfect is okay.